Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube citizens. Hey, I just been, I know it's been a while here. I've been very busy, which is a good thing. Just been very busy. There's things happening here with the assembly here in Wisconsin. And so I don't get to do this as much as I would like to. I have a lot of ideas, or not ideas, but things that comes to thought that I want to share, but I'm going to try to throw them out there. Actually, I got some even taped. But anyway, hey, I've been going around when because I've been so busy around going to the store like Walmart or wherever I'm shopping or where I see people, gathering people. So anyway, I've been going around doing a survey. And I've been asking people just randomly asking them, especially women. I'll go up to a woman and I'll ask her, I said, "Are you married?" She'll say, "Yes, I'm married." And I try to get a married woman. And I said, do you see your husband as your master? And she will say, most of the women I spoke to said no. They would not see their husband as their master. I said, okay. I said, do you see yourself as a servant to your husband? Most of them would say no. Most of them did say no. And then I asked them, do you see yourself as a slave? And obviously, if they say no to that, they're going to say no to that. But just want them to say that because you just never know what you're going to get. Now, there was one, I think she was a Baptist. She did say yes, that she did see her husband as a servant to her husband. I thought that was odd. She messed up my little survey, but it's all good. But I did say I'll give her credit. And then my next question would be, are you religious? Because I don't know if these people are, what they are, and so most of the time there was some form of Christianity, and then some of them weren't. So it's kind of like I would say it's a 50-50 that I was able to get a good crossbreed between a religious person and a person who wasn't. And I would ask them, I said, "Do you see Jesus as your master?" They say, "Yep." I said, "Do you see him as your servant? Do you see yourself as a servant to Jesus?" They say, "Yep." And then I said, "You see yourself as..." Now that was weird. Some people said yes, some people said no. But then I would proceed to tell them, I said, "Did you know that the same way you see Jesus," especially the religious people, I would tell them this stuff, that you're supposed to see your husband the same way you see Jesus? And they said, wow, and they never thought about that. I was telling about Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22 to 25, 22 to 24. Told them that they should treat their husband just like they treat Jesus. And, got them thinking, like, I never thought of it that way. And so, one thing I did learn from this survey that I thought was very interesting. Christians and the people of this world are the same. They had the same. Their women had the same answer. They did not see their husband as master. They did not see him They didn't see themselves as a servant, like Christ saw himself as a servant, came as a servant, and they did not see themselves as a slave to their husband. I just thought that was interesting. That the Christian church in America is no different than the people of this world. Aren't we called to be set apart? To be holy? Man, I thought that was very interesting. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I just thought that was very interesting how the church is one of the largest religion. Christianity is one of the largest religion in the world. And at the end of the day, they're no different from the world. Makes me be very thankful that Yah opened my understanding, and now I'm no longer in the Christian wicked system that Christianity that I grew up in. So anyway, just want to share that with you guys. Tell me what you think. I tell people that you should see your husband the same way you see you should treat your husband the same way you treat Jesus Christ, or the way you see him. So if you can't do it for your husband, you gotta do it for Jesus. Matter of fact, let me end on this note, just a little note. And I told this one lady, I said, let me tell you something. I said, it's interesting. What I found out to be true is that however you see your husband is exactly how you feel about Jesus. Now, you may say with your lips that Jesus is your master, you his servant, you his slave, but the way you treat your husband is really how you treat Jesus. That's a good indicator. So husbands, if your wife is not faithful to you, there's a good chance she's not going to be faithful to Jesus. And you need to let her know. Don't just tell her like most of us sent men to do. Say, oh, you're so awesome, you're so amazing, when they haven't done anything to warrant that type of compliment. So, anyway, love you guys. Blessings. Shalom, shalom.